Day 22 of being parents, and things got emotional when we left our son at home with grandma to go on a brunch date. Now, it did take some work to get Abby to agree to brunch because she hates leaving Griffin. She gets major anxiety when she's away from him because at this point in time, she's his only food source. At a 30-minute wait at IHOP, we knew we made the right choice because we saw Minion-themed pancakes and donuts on the kids menu. Couldn't decide which one to order, so we ended up getting both. Somehow, weekly brunch dates became a tradition for us during Abby's pregnancy. After each doctor's visit, we would get brunch because it was something Abby could look forward to. Plus, going to OBGYN appointments where they stick things up you definitely isn't the best feeling in the world, so brunch somehow just made everything better. We thought that once Abby gave birth to Griffin, that somehow the fear surrounding his health would go away, but it didn't. He's a vulnerable little baby, and we could worry our lives away about him. While it is scary to leave our newborn baby boy at home, silly brunch dates like these are great for our marriage, and ultimately make us better parents. Day 21 of being parents, and Griffin won't stop peeing on me. He even peed on this plant. Headed to the doctor, and I made fun of Abby for spilling egg yolk all over her shirt. Then we had another accident.
He peed all over the weigh station. We had to get a cleanup crew over there with wipes and disinfectant.
I like that spit up on your shirt.
I've been getting up quite a bit to bottle feed Griffin at night, so naturally I've been sleeping until noon. We have to wake him if he goes more than 4 hours between feedings, and he gets pretty fussy when we do. And to be fully transparent, I love being a dad, but I did not realize it was going to be this much work. Gave Griffin his first bath since being at the hospital, and he absolutely loved it. Abby wanted to get out of the house, so we shared a cinnamon and sugar whoopie pie at a local coffee shop. Later that night, Griffin wouldn't stop crying. Grandma tried to soothe him, but it didn't work. So I decided to multitask and soothe myself and Griffin at the same time by cracking open a cold.
How are you feeling? I got your mastitis medication right here, okay? Can I get you anything?
Food.
Food? What type of food do you want?
Anything.
Did
you just dump my milk?
What? No, I didn't. Got you some oranges and a banana. Do you actually want those things? Is that what you wanted?
I just need to eat. I don't feel good.
I made you some food.
Hot.
Oh, what? Oh, it
No, that
hurts?
was delicious.
Ooh,
Thank you.
Okay. How do you feel on a scale of 1 to 10? You feel 0? Is that what you're trying to say?
It's day 15 of being parents, and we're doing our first family photo shoots. We both took showers and put on decent clothes for a change. Pretty much just stayed at home and chilled in our undies up to this point, so it felt really good to get dressed up. Abby looked freaking gorgeous, and she picked out the cutest little overalls for Griffin that fit our green and white color scheme for the photo shoot. And of course, because Griffin is a newborn, it wasn't long before we had to take a break for Abby to breastfeed. It still amazes me that her body is able to sustain the life of our child, and according to Abby, her breast milk can even heal eye and ear infections. I don't know if that's true. Later that day, we had company over for cookies, pizza, and games, and because Abby has major FOMO, we had to come up with a creative way for her to be able to breastfeed in front of everybody. We ended up using Griffin's swaddle as a little curtain, and it honestly looked freaking hilarious, but it got the job done. Then Abby flipped me off with her ring finger.
Oh, hey.
Abby just flipped me off. It's day 20 of being parents, and we left our son at home to go on our first date night ever as mom and dad. Abby looked gorgeous, and the fact that she birthed a child less than 3 weeks ago blows my mind. I thought it was supposed to take months after giving birth to look this good. We were gonna hit up Cheesecake Factory, but at the last second, we ditched our reservation and tried this place called BJ's instead. Apparently, they invented the Pizookie, which is a mega chocolate chip cookie baked in a cast iron skillet and served with a ton of ice cream on top. Decided to split a salad to save room for dessert, and I hate blue cheese dressing, so I had Abby taste test the dressing before dumping it on our salad. We thought it'd be hilarious to try to sabotage me and try to get me to eat blue cheese, but I did not fall for it. Then came the main event, the pizza cookie, aka the Pizookie. I am not exaggerating when I say it was easily the best dessert we've ever had in our whole entire lives. We rushed home because Abby had to breastfeed and her breast was starting to get incredibly engorged. Abby even got me some new undies from Abercrombie, but she reminded me not to get too excited because we still have 3 more weeks before we can.
We're 12 days from becoming parents.
And we're going on our last date pre-baby. Because this was our last date before we become parents, we decided to do a repeat of our first date from 6 years ago, which was dinner and a movie.
We have a gift card.
6 years ago when I took Abby out, I didn't buy popcorn or soda or Slurpees, so I decided not to make the same mistake twice. Unfortunately though, the Slurpee machine was not working.
I'm so bummed for you.
It's okay.
I'm gonna go ask them.
Abby was so sweet to check with the workers because the Slurpee machine wasn't working and they had another one. They have it! They have the blue raspberry. Then I accidentally spit some popcorn on Abby's hand. What?
You just spit that out on my
And you are
hand.
millions of
I am so sorry.
Was that in your mouth?
That was in my mouth. I'm really sorry.
Luckily, she completely forgot about it when the movie started because it was amazing. We're headed to go to dinner at 11 o'clock at night. A lot has changed since our first date 6 years ago. Like this time, I didn't have to look up YouTube videos about how to kiss Abby before I went on the date. Plus, with this last date, we were able to go to a restaurant that was a little fancier than Chick-fil-A. Social media may glamorize our life, but we're just as happy now as we were then.
Oh my gosh, the epidural is amazing. Praise Jesus, Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. I should have made that lady wait on her C-section. Because That took an extra hour. I want to push him out, but I'm only a 4.
No, you're a 10.
Oh,
Whoa, my
shit.
gosh, you're shaking.
I just want to sit here and eat pancakes. Unicorn s'mores,
Hey,
brookie.
let's just watch a TV show. No looking at food.
Breaking Bad.
Got it.
Drugs.
Let's watch.
I'm on drugs. You just set a phone on me, and I couldn't even feel it.
Oh my gosh, you can't
I just
even...
felt the pressure
Wait,
of it.
you can't feel that? We're 0 days from becoming parents, and Abby just got an epidural.
Yay. I
She's
feel
literally
better
on
than
drugs.
when I'm not in labor. Let's hook this thing up after a tough workout.
Abby said the contractions were the worst pain she's ever had in her whole entire life. Are you having contractions right now?
Yes. Like
Oh my
literally
god.
as we're
Oh my
talking.
gosh, you literally are. And you can't even feel them.
I'm just a little shaky, Jakey.
You're so cute. Are you excited to be a mom?
How long have I had this makeup on?
You know what's crazy? We've almost been at the hospital now for 24 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Close to it. Hopefully baby comes today.
Matthew.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
It wasn't even 15 minutes into our merch photo shoot that we noticed this massive poisonous spider lurking on the backdrop. As the brave, strong man that I am, I would love to say that I took care of the spider on my own. But no, I left it up to my pregnant wife, who's in the 3rd trimester of her pregnancy, to take care of it. I'm kind of convinced that she has like superpowers at this point because she is fearless. Went about the rest of the photo shoot as if nothing had happened, and the only thing on our minds was ice cream. Went to this local ice cream shop called Peterson's, and immediately the girl working the front counter told us that she loved watching our videos and proceeded to give us free ice cream. Her name was Tatum, and she absolutely made our day, so we decided to return the favor and give her free merch. I think running into Tatum was a great reminder of how one small act of kindness can really go a long way. You just don't know what someone's going through and how it's going to impact their life. Abby, of course, had to taste test my ice cream to make sure that she ordered the right flavor, and then she proceeded to spill green pistachio ice cream all down her brand new hoodie.
We're 9 days from becoming parents, and today we are feeling overwhelmed.
So we're gonna go get Abby some pizza, chocolate cake, and then we're gonna hop on our pool.
How obvious is it that I've been crying?
I honestly think it's pretty obvious. You don't look that much like you've been crying. Your eyes are a little puffy, but other than that, you're good. Ah, Pillsbury. Ooh, Betty Crocker. We got it. Now let's go get the pizza. So Abby said something really cute to me about 10 minutes ago. She goes, if we have this baby tonight, I honestly don't care. Like, it can happen tonight. I'm ready. What's gonna happen once you have this chocolate cake? Are you gonna explode with excitement?
I'm gonna go to bed.
Go to bed. Whoa. How do I get this guy off? I cannot get that off to save my life. Whoa. Look at that. I just got chocolate on the back of my back. I think it's ready. What do you think?
Yeah, that really hits
Is
the
that
spot.
hitting the spot hard?
It's actually really good.
I don't know if I made it correctly though. I put olive oil in instead of vegetable oil. Just kidding. I almost did though.
Day 1 of being parents. Dad is doing so good. You're learning everything so fast. And Mom is just eating a cheeseburger for breakfast. I feel like there's a mix of shock and exhaustion and just overwhelming amounts of love and joy. And I just feel like I have the best partner through all this.
I'm so impressed by you.
I am constantly amazed by how human this little guy is. Even while still in my womb, the coolest thing started happening a few weeks ago. So I had just woken up and come downstairs for some ice water. I go to the fridge and it was totally silent, but the ice maker made a really loud noise. And I felt this jolt in my belly. And I was like, but I didn't think much of it until a couple days later. I went to make my smoothie. I put all my ingredients in and went to blend. The same jolt happened again. So I asked a NICU nurse, am I crazy? And she told me no. Apparently babies can get startled even in utero. I accidentally spooked him. This weekend, we celebrated the anniversary of our first kiss, which also happened to be the anniversary of our first date, which also happened to be Matt's birthday. So 6 years ago, June 18th, on his golden birthday, Matt asked a girl on his first date ever. I'm that lucky girl. It was a very romantic day filled with hiking, Chick-fil-A, and a movie at the theater, The Conjuring 2. Turns out he knew exactly what he was doing, because as soon as it got scary, I got snuggly, and he... Classic. I will never forget the kink I got in my left hip because I feared if I adjusted, he would move his arm away. Staying put paid off because pretty soon I feel 2 gentle fingers on my chin. And then he planted the most timid kiss on my lips. We both turned forward again. Frozen. And then he says, that was awkward. And it was awkward. We had both literally never kissed anybody before. Virgin lips. But then he said, let's try that again. First and second kiss all in one day. I got my husband a push present. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're saying, Abby, it's usually the moms that get the push present. But I am so thoughtful. I'm so kind. So I got him a Swiffer Wet Jet. I think he's really gonna like this one.
You did not have to do this, honey.
I know. Ta-da!
Oh my gosh, honey, this is amazing! Woo! How did you know I wanted to skip her wet jet?
It just came
This
to
is
me.
so
I
much
really
fun.
love it.
I'm just so
thankful I got you a super wet jet.
This is super easy to use.
So I'm officially 33 weeks pregnant today. The belly is very large, protruding straight out. I still feel good. I am staying busy. Mentally, I feel like I'm not prepared, but I'm also not like freaking out at this point yet. Baby is large. He's well over average in size, and we love a chunky baby. I am feeling big movements though, because he is such a big baby. Like more like rolling movements nowadays. Definitely on like two sides of my body at the same time. I've been a lot more tired recently. Energy levels are definitely shoo. It's crazy to think that 4 weeks from today, I will be full term. Not that the baby's gonna come at 37 weeks, but the fact that he could come and it would be full term is kind of blowing my mind. Wow. Getting more and more curious about when he's going to make his appearance. But until then, we are enjoying the last weeks of him being in my belly.
Do you not want the water?
No, I don't want the water.
Why not?
I only like my cup.
You only like your cup? You want me to go look for your cup?
No, I'll get it myself later.
I can go get it. I'll go get your cup for you.
No, I don't want you to.
I'll do it. I got you your cup.
Thank you.
I'm sorry that you're sad. Can I get you anything else? No? Are you hungry?
I don't, if you keep talking to me, I'm gonna start crying.
Oh, okay. I don't need to talk to you. I can leave you alone. You want me to leave you alone? Okay, okay. I love you.
Matt,
What?
are you ready to go have a baby?
Did your water break?
And they just called that they're ready for induction.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Right now?
We have to go right now.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm so excited. I love you.
I love you.
Holy cow.
Are you crying?
Yeah. I'm like, can't believe this. We're 10 days from becoming parents and we're doing a baby clothing haul.
Outfit number one, arguably the cutest thing you've ever seen.
That is
Be
so
honest.
cute.
We have the same one in denim. This is his dino outfit. He has matching little pants, the dino on the cheek. This one is from Grandma. He's gonna be swagged out in Mickey denim. Look at the little Mickey.
These are so tiny. Did your grandma buy these?
No, my mom.
Oh.
His grandma.
I didn't even, like, my brain still doesn't even register.
I know,
that.
she's
Our
not
parents-
even a grandma.
Our parents are grandparents.
Our
What the
parents are
heck?
going to be grandparents.
That is crazy.
Onesie with the hood. He's swagged out.
He has really good style.
He has great style. It's like almost hipster. Like he's like a little too cool for us. Mr. Teddy Bear Man. This one kills me just because it's so
dude.
tiny. The little pants.
I like that fit a lot.
Oh, dang it.
What does it say?
0 to 3 months. So we have to just go somewhere cold just so he can wear that. This one is perfect for summer though. Little mank top. Do you think baby clothes are actually cute?
Yes and no.
This hoodie gets me. This with his little Nikes.
Yes, the Nikes are gonna go so well with
And
that.
a beanie?
We have a beanie. Where's
We
his
have
beanie?
3 beanies.
Where did you put his beanies?
It's in his closet.
I need to go grab his beanie. Where in the closet is his beanie?
And the beanie box. It's on the left side.
Dude, you dedicated a whole box for beanies?
Of course.
That is so funny.
Because he's so cool.
These are sick. I need beanies. I don't have a single beanie. You are not lifting those, honey. You literally have a 10-pound baby in there. Our table just came in.
Now we don't have to eat on the couch anymore.
Woohoo!
We're probably still going to end up eating on the couch.
You are 9 months pregnant. What are you doing pushing that package?
Are we even capable of putting this together?
I actually really like those. Those are super funky. I like the gold accent too.
This is a weird way of doing this.
Oh, sorry. Got the chairs out. That wasn't funny, was it? I just handed Abby one of these and it fell into her cleavage. The first chair is completed.
You're speedy.
You're doing a great job. I can't believe you're doing this at 9 months pregnant.
Getting the tabletop out.
We thought that these holes in the table were manufacturer error, but we realized it's just the holes to put legs in.
Oh, he's a handyman. Is it heavy? Oh, wow. Careful. Might need a rug over here.
Yeah, put that plane in there.
Okay.
Sweet.
That's really good there.
It's the
Wow.
effort that matters.
This looks really good. I like it. You happy with it?
Yeah.
We're 13 days from becoming parents, and I'm gonna get my husband a proper dad outfit. This is the vibe we're going for. These cargo shorts are perfect. Definitely the vibe. Now all we need are shoes. I'm trying to have self-control with the baby clothes. But are you serious? Couldn't find the right type of shoes, and those are key to the dad fit. I'm gonna try another store. Hi. I'm looking for like dad shoes. Oh, yes, this is what I was looking for. Now that's more like it. Okay, now we're set. Babe, I have something for you. Close your eyes. Here you go.
No.
Keep going.
No. Are these cargo shorts?
Yeah.
No.
Wait for it.
You did not.
Abby Howard.
Try it
I cannot
on.
wear these. I cannot wear these.
Try it on.
I cannot
Try
do that.
it. Yeah. Wait, you need your dad hat. Matt, you need to tuck in your shirt and put a belt on. Wow. Now that is a work of art. Have you ever told a little white lie that came back to bite you in the booty? Because I have. Gosh, this story never gets old. So rewind back to when me and my husband, sweetheart of a man, first started dating. Neither of us had been in a relationship before, so we needed all the good advice we could get. And I feel like I remember my grandma saying something about how it's good to take interest in the other person's interests. And Matt didn't really care about sports, but he was into superhero movies. So when Matt called me up one day and said, hey, we should go to Guardians of the Galaxy together, I was like, yes, I was born for this. I can't wait for this movie. Now, in reality, I actually hate superhero movies. Don't come for me if you're a big Marvel fan or something. I'm not even sure who makes Guardians of the Galaxy. I see why other people like them. It's just not for me. So we go to this movie and I'm like acting stoked on it. Like my favorite movie ever. I walk out of that movie theater thinking, you know, we did it. I didn't like it, but I can do anything one time. Oh no. A year later, Matt is so excited to tell me that they are making a sequel of my favorite movie ever. I'm wondering what movie that could be. Guardians of the Galaxy. He was talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. So what do? I keep up the act. Another amazing cinematic experience for the both of us. Until he tells me that they're making an Avengers movie. And guess who's in it? Guardians of the Galaxy. And heaven knows how many of those movies they've made. So I eventually just had to come clean. I mean, I just literally couldn't do it anymore. So now I've come to the conclusion that the best relationship advice, honesty, is the best policy.
I was about to prank my wife, and then this happened.
You never slow down and just sit with me. You are recording something.
But I'm gonna pretend like you're not.
Dang it!
I want you to just sit with me.
Dang it!
I shouldn't have said anything.
You're kind of roasting me there. Saying that I never just sit down and...
It's because of your ADHD. You never just sit and you're like, what are you doing? It's okay. It's not because you don't care. It's just because
Oh my gosh.
I heard that on a podcast about being married to someone with ADHD.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you completely
It's not
serious?
because you don't care.
I do care. Sorry, I probably should get medicated.
No, you're just a little off, and that's what makes
Oh,
you
that
special.
hurts.
At nearly 37 weeks pregnant, my wife can no longer fly on planes, so I had to fly back to Missouri to attend our friends' weddings by myself. However, things really did work out for me because I got to sit next to this really cute service dog and I got upgraded to first class. How freaking dope is that? I had a layover in Austin, Texas, and I was very impressed by how nice the airport was. Then I made it to St. Louis and drove 4 hours down to Arkansas to be there for my buddy from college. I was a huge fan of the aesthetic of the donut table, as well as the aesthetic of the bar. I did grab a drink, but my buddy knocked it out of my hand and we had to clean it up in front of everybody because it spilled everywhere and it was super embarrassing. Before anybody comes after me for leaving my pregnant wife 1,500 miles away in Arizona, I do want to say I did go to the doctor with her before I left, and the doctor gave us the all clear and said it was highly unlikely that the baby would come early, but if he did, I could always fly back in time, you know, to be there if she was giving birth, you know. Congratulations, Garrett and Kara. Marriage is the best, and I'm so excited for you guys.
We sent it and got the party pack at Crumble because our family's in town. Fruity Pebbles.
Oh,
Fruity
man. Cereal milk featuring Fruity Pebbles.
Go.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That is amazing. Very gooey. That gets a 9 out of 10 for me.
9 out of 10.
Cinnamon.
Featuring Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Taste you can see. Oh, that was
Oh my
good.
god.
That's a 10 out of 10.
That tastes like a snickerdoodle with cinnamon roll.
Yum.
Chocolate featuring Reese's Puffs.
Oh my, that's what it was.
Let's get in a 4. I don't like chocolate.
Oh.
Boo.
Boo.
That's amazing.
Tastes like a Buckeye.
That's a 9.5.
What is wrong with you?
Cornflake marshmallow.
Wow.
I love this.
I don't think you could call this a cookie. It tastes like a Rice Krispie treat. I'm giving this one a 2.
Everyone should go up to the
Crunch.
camera and say which one's their favorite.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Fruity Pebbles.
Cornflake marshmallow.
Reese's.
Cinnamon toast crunch.
Reese's Puff. No, you said that the Reese's Puff was a 10.
Well, that's true, because this was a 7. Reese's Puffs, I'm sorry. Reese's Puffs.
I feel like we can do this.
You're joking.
I feel like we can do this. Come on. We got it. We got it.
Definitely cannot.
Oh my god.
You have to lift up your leg.
Sorry. Oh! Oh! Are you okay? Are you okay?
Popped my boob.
Okay, one more time. We got
Ow.
this. How's your belly feeling? Is your belly okay?
My belly's fine. My boob is popped. You can't do that again.
I'll just hold her hand here.
Okay.
That way it won't hurt your boob. I think we got it. Got it.
I met an angel in the form of an Uber driver. No, seriously. So Matt and I had just had the travel day from HE double hockey sticks. Several flight delays, rerouted, connecting flights delayed, and eventually canceled altogether. So by the end of the day, we still weren't at our final destination. There were no more flights available, and the airline was out of hotel vouchers. So we just ended up booking a hotel to get a few hours of sleep. Now we were headed back to the airport. Our flight was at 6 a.m., so we scheduled our Uber for 4. But as soon as we got on the freeway, we knew something ain't right. All the cars were at a complete standstill, literally in park. And now behind us are 3 police officers blocking the entrance to the freeway. Right after we got on. I checked maps to see that our 15-minute ride has now gone up to an hour. And our arrival time keeps getting later and later. That's when I realized that we're not gonna make this flight. But our Uber driver said, not on my watch. And she threw the car in reverse, went the opposite direction on the freeway ramp, and headed straight into the police lights. Of course, the officers approach us. And did they write us a ticket? Nope. They gave us the best route to the airport so we could avoid all the traffic. People are so good.
Oh gosh. That was so loud. I feel really, really, really bad. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad. Did that hurt your ears? Did that hurt your ears?
Scared him.
Oh my gosh, that was way louder than I expected. Holy crap. Are you okay? That hurt my ears. Did that hurt your ears?
Yeah, that hurt my ear.
Oh.
You did it on the sectional. What a choice. Matt and I are about to become parents. I'm so sorry. I feel like me being pregnant has been my only personality trait online recently. But we are super excited about it. So we've been thinking a lot about memories with our parents growing up and things they've taught us. And I keep thinking about how my mom and dad raised me to believe I could do anything. Now, they didn't compliment the heck out of me or make me think I was the best thing since sliced bread or anything. But they did empower me to take on any challenge. And I have one distinct memory of being in Disney with my family that keeps coming to mind. I was just tall enough to ride Rock and Roller Coaster, the big one. And me and my dad were gonna take on this challenge together. So we waited the 75 minutes or whatever it was, and we are finally at the front of the line. And that's when I see people take off. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3 seconds. And I'm like, my dad assures me that I'll have fun, but I was done for. And you know what he did? He took the exit ramp out of that line after waiting all that time on the last day of our trip. I immediately regretted it. And when we got back to the hotel, I told him I should have done it. He said, well, you still can. And he literally bought park passes for the next day, which was the day we flew out, for just the 2 of us. We got there right when it opened and rode that thing several times. You see, my dad taught me to choose to be brave. If he would have just forced me onto the ride that day, it wouldn't have been me making that choice. I had to choose that for myself. And I'm gonna remember that when raising my little guy.
Telling my husband I got hit on while 7 months pregnant.
Who the heck hit on you?
This guy.
Who's the guy?
I don't know him. Gosh, you need to shave. He was just like, hey, you look really nice. Are you married?
He literally goes, are you married? That was the first question he asked?
Yep.
And you go, yep.
Nope.
You didn't?
No, I'm just kidding.
You did? You told him you were married?
No, he's like, have a good day. Like, he was like, he was respectful about it. But no one usually asks if I'm married, so that's
also,
nice.
you can clearly tell that you have a baby bump.
I know, I was kind of shocked that this was still bringing in the men.
Hold up. What type of guy are you to hit on a pregnant woman that has a ring on her finger?
Some guys are into it.
I was about to prank my wife, and then this happened.
You never slow down and just sit with me. You are recording something.
But I'm gonna pretend like you're not.
Dang it!
I want you to just sit with me.
Dang it!
I shouldn't have said anything.
You're kind of roasting me there. Saying I never just sit down and...
It's because of your ADHD. You never just sit and you're like, what are you doing? It's okay. It's not because you don't care. It's just because
Oh my gosh.
I heard that on a podcast about being married to someone with ADHD.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you completely
It's not
serious?
because you don't care.
I do care. Sorry, I probably should get medicated.
No,
You're just a little off, and that's what makes
Oh,
it
that
special.
hurts. The first girl I kissed was my wife. I was in a production of The Wizard of Oz, and it just so happened that a really cute girl from out of town was also in that production as well. Now, my 18th birthday was fast approaching. Part of me was honestly kind of embarrassed that I was about to turn 18 and had never kissed a girl or asked a girl out on a date. And I start to get a crazy idea. What if I asked this girl out on a date to spend the whole day with me on my 18th birthday? I knew I had to give this a shot. We're at the movies. I picked a scary movie because I wanted her to get scared and like want to cuddle up to me. And I realized it's time to shoot my shot. So I throw my arm around her and my heart just immediately starts like pumping outside of my chest. Also, this is super embarrassing, but I literally watched YouTube videos about how to kiss a girl before. I go in for the kiss, my arm's around her, and I completely missed. I didn't know this at the time, but it was her first kiss too. My lips are right here, her lips are right here. We like make an X with our lips. I quickly pull myself back and I go, that was awkward. But in reality, I was on cloud 9. And then we got married and now she's pregnant.
We sent it and got the party pack at Crumble because our family's in town. Fruity Pebbles.
Oh,
Fruity
man. Cereal milk featuring Fruity Pebbles.
Go.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That is amazing. Very gooey. That gets a 9 out of 10 for me.
9 out of 10.
Cinnamon.
Featuring Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
The taste you can see. Oh, that was
Oh my
good.
god.
That's a 10 out of 10.
That tastes like a snickerdoodle with cinnamon roll.
Yum.
Chocolate featuring Reese's Puffs.
Oh my god. That's what it was.
Let's get in a 4. I don't like chocolate.
Oh.
Boo.
Boom.
That's amazing.
Tastes like a Buckeye.
That's a 9.5.
What is wrong with you?
Cornflake marshmallow.
Wow.
I love this.
I don't think you could call this a cookie. It tastes like a Rice Krispie treat. I'm giving this one a 2.
Everyone should go up to the
Captain
camera and say which one's their favorite.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Fruity Pebbles.
Cornflake marshmallow.
Reese's.
Cinnamon toast crunch.
Reese's Puff.
No, you said that the Reese's Puff was a 10.
Well, that's true, because this was a 7. Reese's Puffs, I'm sorry. Reese's Puffs.
Who comes first? Me, your mom, or your future daughter?
Oh, that's hard. You and our future daughter can't be equal?
Nope.
Oh, man.
Wow, you're just gonna disregard your mom like that?
Okay, I love my mom so much, but you're my wife. Like, I feel like that's pretty important. You're definitely the most important person to me in the world. But I feel like if I put our daughter before you, then that would be even worse for our daughter because I think I need to prioritize you in our relationship. It's almost like how if you're on an airplane, they tell you to put on your mask before your kid's mask because if you put on theirs first, then that would be a bad situation because you could pass out. So you want to make sure you're good so you can help them.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
So we're good, so we can
So
help
like
them.
putting you first, that way we give our daughter the best life possible.
I love you so much.
I love you so much. You tearing up? You are?
I'm emotional.
Those old videos are sweet, aren't they?
Oh, we've been
They're so sweet.
we have so many good memories.
Does it make you just like fall in love all over again? Yeah,
I really love you, man.
I really love you too. That's why I couldn't sleep last night.
You're looking me up.
I know, I was just up looking at those videos. They're so sweet.
You really are my best friend.
Have you ever told a little white lie that came back to bite you in the booty? Because I have. Gosh, this story never gets old. So rewind back to when me and my husband, sweetheart of a man, first started dating. Neither of us had been in a relationship before, so we needed all the good advice we could get. And I feel like I remember my grandma saying something about how it's good to take interest in the other person's interests. And Matt didn't really care about sports, but he was into superhero movies. So when Matt called me up one day and said, hey, we should go to Guardians of the Galaxy together, I was like, yes, I was born for this. I can't wait for this movie. Now, in reality, I actually hate superhero movies. Don't come for me if you're a big Marvel fan or something. I'm not even sure who makes Guardians of the Galaxy. I see why other people like them. It's just not for me. So we go to this movie and I'm like acting stoked on it. Like my favorite movie ever. I walk out of that movie theater thinking, you know, we did it. I didn't like it, but I can do anything one time. Oh no. A year later, Matt is so excited to tell me that they are making a sequel of my favorite movie ever. I'm wondering what movie that could be. Guardians of the Galaxy. He was talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. So what do? I keep up the act. Another amazing cinematic experience for the both of us. Until he tells me that they're making an Avengers movie. And guess who's in it? Guardians of the Galaxy. And heaven knows how many of those movies they've made. So I eventually just had to come clean. I mean, I just literally couldn't do it anymore. So now I've come to the conclusion that the best relationship advice, honesty, is the best policy.
Do you think we had a baby too early?
Do you think we did?
I don't think we did.
I just get worried.
I didn't think I was ready to be a dad a year ago, but I feel ready to be a dad now.
I feel ready, but I think it's more like I just want us to feel ready. I think I've been ready, but then it was, it's just like the realness of it is like, whoa.
I think you're gonna be an incredible mom. I think you're so good with kids.
I'll be a good mom. It's like stupid, but I'm like scared about like selfish things, like it being really painful to be like have a baby and stuff.
That's totally normal.
It's kind of scary to the thought of giving birth.
Yeah.
And like the healing afterwards. I think there's just so many things that can happen. Like there's so many variables. It's just like, oh frick.
It's gonna be okay. I'll be with you.
Hey babe, do you know what I really want for Christmas?
What?
Guess.
I don't want to guess the wrong thing.
You don't know what I want for Christmas?
What do you want for Christmas?
A baby.
I knew. Okay. I didn't want to say it.
Am I gonna get what I want for Christmas this year?
I don't know.
What do you-
Santa hasn't come yet.
That's true. Are you asking for the same thing for Christmas?
I could go either way. I really could. But having a baby would be the absolute coolest thing in the world.
A little Matt or a little Abby.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's really sweet, isn't it?
that's
It's so cute thinking about that.
Do you think I'm high maintenance?
No. You're not.
Are you just saying that?
I'm pretty sure you're not high maintenance. Okay, there's like little things you'll do sometimes that are high maintenance. I'm like, where did that come from?
Like what?
Matt, give me a back rub. Matt, bring me my water. Matt, can you go make my coffee? I think you just want to be taken care of. So, and I want to take care of you and I want you to feel taken care of. So those are just like tiny things. What should a man's curfew be in a relationship?
Whenever his wife says,
Whenever?
what do you mean a curfew? Where are you at without me?
That's a good point, but like, should there be a time that you have to be home by?
I feel like we should have enough trust in a marriage where it's like,
Yeah.
it's midnight, you have to be home. No, I feel like if you were out, you could stay out all night.
Have I been out really late? Actually, I have. I've been out really late without you before. Do you feel weird when that happens, or is that like...
No, I just miss you.
Yeah, I feel that too.
I just miss you, and I just feel a little scared that I'm gonna have a home invasion, but
That is pretty
my
scary.
protector's gone.
Hey babe, my Halloween costume came in. And where's the Halloween party?
Wow! You are not wearing that on Halloween.
What? I'm Cupid.
You look really hot. You are not wearing that on Halloween though. I love you so much. Wow!
You don't like it?
Babe, you look incredible. Can people see through this window? Dude, holy crap! Why don't you wear this more often?
It's for Halloween.
How about you just wear this every night and we just stay in on Halloween?
For Christmas, I'm going to get the Dyson Airwrap.
Oh, that thing is way too. I'm so glad that didn't land. A brand new computer.
A bougie lounge set. Oh,
That was actually really close. I'm gonna get a new car. Freaking dang it.
a new Kindle.
Aw, oh my god, what was that throw? For Christmas, I'm gonna get a baby. Hey babe, do you think that I'm gonna be a good father one day?
Of course you are. I think you're gonna be such a good dad.
Why though?
You are just so good at I've seen you interact with kids a lot. We babysit together a lot. But you are so connected to your inner kid that you're gonna be such a good dad because it's like, you know how they think. You're so high energy. So I know that you're gonna be like the most fun dad and do the most things like with them and be so involved. But also you're just so creative too, and imaginative. Like you can literally see the world through a kid's eyes, which is like so cool. And they're gonna just look up to you so much and think you're the coolest person ever. I knew it!
What?
That's my dry shampoo! You've been stealing it!
I thought this was my dry shampoo.
Are those my earbuds?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Are those my earbuds?
Voice canceling, babe. I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Is that my toothbrush?
No.
Matthew James, what is that on your head?
I'm just borrowing your Aqua's hair wrap because it strengthens my hair while it dries. And it cuts the drying time in half, so I don't have to waste my time. No other hair towel does that.
Well, I was just about to get in the shower, so...
Oh, no. I'm using this right now, so you can wait. I can't go back to other hair towels now.
After using Aqua's, babe, can't go back.
Do you think being married is fun?
Totally.
You think so?
Totally. I can 100% guarantee you that we make love more than all of our single friends. 100%.
It's really not what I was going for. Can you please come up with a more PG response?
I mean, of course there's times we hate each other, but the fact is I get to spend every day with my best friend. We are travel buddies, dinner date buddies. We get to make little humans together. If that's not fun, I don't know what fun is, babe. You should go take a shower right now.
Okay.
I just think it's a really cool shower that we have in our hotel room.
Is this a setup? What's
No,
going
it's
on?
nothing's a setup.
You just want to show, huh?
No, not at all. What are you doing? What is no?
I'm not here for display.
Oh my god.
Get out of here.
Abby, don't do that to me.
Hey, babe. Do you know what I really want for Christmas?
What?
Guess.
I don't want to guess the wrong thing.
You don't know what I want for Christmas?
What do you want for Christmas?
A baby.
I knew. Okay. I didn't want to say it.
Am I gonna get what I want for Christmas this year?
I don't know.
What are you-
Santa hasn't come yet.
That's true. Are you asking for the same thing for Christmas?
I could go either way. I really could. But having a baby would be the absolute coolest thing in the world.
A little Matt, a little Abby.
Yeah. That's really sweet, isn't it?
That's
It's so cute thinking about that. What should a man's curfew be in a relationship?
Whenever his wife says...
Whenever?
What do you mean a curfew? Where are you at without me?
That's a good point, but like, should there be a time that you have to be home by?
I feel like we should have enough trust in a marriage where it's like,
Yeah.
it's midnight, you have to be home. No, I feel like if you were out, you could stay out all night.
Have I been out really late? Actually, I have. I've been out really late without you before. Do you feel weird when that happens, or is that like...
No, I just miss you.
Yeah, I feel that too.
I just miss you, and I just feel a little scared that I'm gonna have a home invasion, but
That is pretty
my
scary.
protector's gone.
Do you think I'm high maintenance?
No. You're not.
Are you just saying that?
I'm pretty sure you're not high maintenance. Okay, there's like little things you'll do sometimes that are high maintenance. I'm like, where did that come from?
Like what?
Matt, give me a back rub. Matt, bring me my water. Matt, can you go make my coffee?
I think you just want to be taken care of. So, and I want to take care of you, and I want you to feel taken care of. So those are just like tiny things. No more eating fast food.
Oh,
Shoot!
no more McChickens.
No more I'm going to start working out 7 days a week.
Wow. Not complain about my husband's chewing.
I'm going to stop going number 2 when my wife is taking a bath. Oh man.
The fact that you have to do that every time. I'm going to avoid poking my husband's butt until the end of the year.
Tonight we're gonna make our first child. Oh! No more touching my butt for the rest of the year.
No. Oh! We are gonna watch any Christmas movie that I pick out tonight.
Okay, fair. No more Christmas movies all of 2021.
But you like them! Only cuddles time. Just cuddles.
What the heck does that mean?
It means just cuddles.
Oh, just cuddles. You're not allowed to read books for the next month.
Why? Why'd you do that?
Okay, Abby. Would you kiss my best friend to save my life?
Yeah, I would.
My best friend?
Yes,
You would kiss my best friend?
to save your life so we could have lots of kisses after that.
I don't know how you'd kiss my best friend though, is the thing.
I mean, just a smooch.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to die, but I really don't know how you could I don't even know how it's possible to kiss my best friend. Baby, you're my best friend.
Oh, That was sweet. Hey babe, my Halloween costume came in. And where's the Halloween party?
Wow. You are not wearing that on Halloween.
What? I'm Cupid.
You look really hot. You are not wearing that on Halloween though. I love you so much. Wow.
You don't like it?
Babe, you look incredible. Can people see through this window? Dude, holy crap. Why don't you wear this more often?
It's for Halloween.
How about you just wear this every night and we just stay in on Halloween?
Matt,
What?
what makes me different from the other girls?
You don't give two rips about what people think about you, which is a very, very good thing. But then sometimes it's a bad thing because you have no shame fighting in public. You will sometimes do really weird stuff. I do really like it when you just like break out into dance. I think it's funny. I think you have the sweetest voice and I think you're gonna be a really good mom someday. I could keep going on and on. There's a lot of different stuff. You're a very unique person, honey. What is something that I do that makes you feel loved?
I think I feel the most loved when I feel the most like known by you. Like when we're with friends and like they'll be talking about something and you'll be like, oh, Abby loves that. Or like, oh, Abby hates that. Or that scares Abby. I like when you just know me so well. Yeah, I think that's what makes me feel the most
I didn't
loved.
know that you liked that I did that.
That and when you play with my hair or like move my hair out of my face, I'm like,
Oh yeah, you like that a lot.
and when you make me feel safe. Top 3.
Do you like me right now?
You know I always love you, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that I always like you. There's times where, you know, you're my lover. There's times where you're my buddy. There's times where you're my enemy.
Your enemy?
There's times.
I'm your enemy sometimes?
And right now, you're like a brother.
What the heck? Wait, what? How am I your... Why would you ever relate me to your brother?
I love you because you're family, but I just could use some space.
We're not married. We're in a club. How would you hit on me?
Wait, this is hard because I never would hit on you. I just let the boys come to me. I literally wouldn't say anything. I would just look at you. And then you would be transfixed by
You wouldn't say anything?
Wait, are we supposed to actually roleplay this?
Yes! That's what the whole point
Oh, okay.
is. Why did you run away?
That turned me off. I wouldn't
supposed to
continue
hit
to
on
hit on you. This is just so hard without music.
Why am I the one talking to you?
That's how I do it. I just let them come to me. Literally, did I hit on you and I got you?
No.
Oh, that's how I got you in my trap.
You are so sneaky. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
What does it mean if you wear the pants in the relationship?
You're making the decisions. Who makes the decisions?
You make the decisions. I think you're wearing the pants and I'm wearing the shoes. I get stuff done and you make the decisions.
What about all the decisions that you make?
What decisions do I make?
Do we share the pants? Do you have half the pants? Do we both have one leg in,
I
one
think
leg
you
out?
have one leg in and then you have hip down to your knee in the other and I got the...
So you think I have 3/4 the pants and you have 1/4?
Yeah, because I can't make decisions. I'm so back and forth. I don't know what I want. I'm the butt of the household.
The butt? Why the butt? Because you got a nice juicy booty?
No, I don't know.
You really have a nice butt.
Get out of
You have
here.
a great butt. Careful with the way you answer this.
Oh my.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes, certainly.
You're telling me that a hot dog is a sandwich?
Certainly.
How would a hot dog be a sandwich?
Think about it. The meat
Okay,
is
yeah.
the main course. The bread is the vessel to getting the meat in your mouth, just similarly to a sandwich.
So what about a corn dog? Would that be a sandwich then?
No, absolutely far from a sandwich.
It's like breaded.
Yes, but think about it. The vessel is not the bread. The vessel is the stick. Therefore, a corn dog is a shish kebab.
What? A shish kebab? Where are you going with this? Do you like my butt?
I love your butt.
Really?
It's my favorite thing. It's fun to squish. It's fun to smack. For the jiggle. It's just so impressive. Like, hello. It's so unexpected too. My favorite is when you're laying face down on the bed and it's just like cheeks.
Like, what? Like, who told you that you can go around with cheeks like that? I got these cheeks.
Yeah.
You got these cheeks. So I feel like we are so balanced.
Bro, we're a power couple.
We are a power.
We're
We're the cheeky couple.
We're the cheeky couple. Oh, let's go. Hey, babe. My ex just texted me.
Don't leave her on red.
You would not get jealous if I'm talking to my ex?
No, call her up.
Wait, seriously? You're cool with that?
Why don't you just go move in with her too?
Wait, you're serious?
Yeah. If you want to talk to your ex and be with your ex, then I'm not gonna stop you.
Bro, I don't have an ex. I thought you knew that I didn't have an ex.
Oh, that's why I'm not worried, babe.
Do you find other guys attractive?
Literally don't find other guys attractive.
Liar.
It depends on...
Is Usher attractive?
Yeah. Man, I wasn't prepared to answer this question right now. Let me explain my reasoning. I always say that I'm not attracted to any other guys because I don't view them as even like a desire to want to be with them.
You're telling me that you never see a guy and you're like, that person is attractive.
I can view them as handsome and good looking, have a good body, like all that stuff.
You think other guys have a good body,
Well,
but you don't find other guys attractive.
Exactly.
That makes absolutely no sense.
I just explained it. So you find other girls attractive then, huh?
Everybody does. Everyone finds everyone else attractive. It's just
Not
like
by
part
my
of life.
definition of attractive.
What
Am I upset? No, I am not. A little, but...
Hey, would you want to go to the beach today?
Huh?
Would you want to go to the beach today?
Stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? You cannot do that. Abby, you cannot do that. All of the windows are open. There's an old man out there right now that 100% saw you. We cannot do that.
You like these trunks?
Abby, we have like 7 bazillion windows out there.
But you don't like these trunks then.
I
They're literally
love-
your trunks.
I love the trunks.
I'm just wearing exactly what you're wearing right now.
Bro, I don't have boobs.
You kinda do.
Stop.
Matt,
What's up?
do you think we're soulmates?
I thought we don't believe in soulmates.
What?
You're as close to a soulmate as a soulmate could be because, like, because the reality is, if you were born in like on the other side of the planet, I don't think we would have met each other. But I think we're like the perfect match.
But you don't think I'm the only one for you? Like the only soulmate you could have?
See, that's such a awful question because if I was born on the other side of the planet, we would have never met. But because it worked out, because the universe put us together, now we get to have a life of love.
You're way too practical for me. That's not romantic.
I'm sorry.
Abby, do you find my dad attractive?
I was prepared for this one. I had a feeling this one was coming. Anybody that resembles you, I'm gonna find handsome. But I would never be attracted to anybody but you.
Aren't those the same thing?
Absolutely not.
They're not the same thing at
They're
all.
so different. It depends on your definition of attractive because by your definition, yes. By my definition, that sounds mean, but
So
no.
you don't find my dad attractive.
We're back to the same argument that we were weeks ago.
You're realizing right now that attractive and handsome are the same thing.
No, they're not the same thing.
But they are
and
the
I
same
will
thing.
carry that with me to my grave. Attraction and finding someone handsome are totally different. I love your dad. He's an awesome man. But by my definition of attractive, that would just be really weird.
Matt, if I died, would you get remarried?
I mean,
Are you crying?
I'm not crying. Just kind of like I don't know. I felt something there. I mean, this is just terrible to talk about. I mean, this
Yeah,
is just
let's
like
not talk about it.
so sad.
Sorry.
It's okay. I love you.
Love you. Do you get jealous when other guys hit on me?
Actually, no. I feel like it's a huge compliment.
Really?
Clearly, my wife is very, very hot. Clearly, there's gonna be other dudes that want to hit on my wife, you know?
What about like when they hit me up in my DMs and start
In your
messaging
DMs?
me and
I think
sending
that's-
me photos?
I think it's freaking hilarious. I feel bad for you because I know how uncomfortable it makes you feel, especially if some creepy old man sends you an unsolicited photo.
so unacceptable. That is so beyond unacceptable.
It is so beyond unacceptable, but I think especially just like the DMs you get, like that makes me laugh so hard.
You don't get jealous at all?
No, I don't get jealous at all. Like literally none. I don't even care if you respond to them. Like I think it's
What?
I think it's funny if you mess with them because I know you. Like I know your heart. We've got a good thing going. You know, like it's what we got happening is good.
I think you're right. I think we got a good thing
We
going.
got a good thing going.
Yeah. Babe,
What's up? What?
do you find my mom attractive?
I am not answering that question.
Hey, no, you have to answer it. Yes or no? Yes or no?
I am not answering that question.
You hinted at it before.
Absolutely not.
I think we
Absolutely
know.
not.
I think we all know.
My dad always told me that if you want to know what your wife's going to look like one day, look at the mom. Okay, that's there. I said it. Now stop recording
So you
me.
like the way it looks, so you decided to marry
Stop
me?
recording me. Oopsie.
Why are you so nervous to talk about this?
Dude, because this is the freaking World Wide Web. Everyone's going to see this. Your mom's going to see this. This is weird. This is so weird.
Matthew James,
What?
do you find other women attractive?
Yes. Now, do I want to be with other women? The answer is no. Because that's only with you.
Have you seen women that are more attractive than me?
Never in my life.
Do you enjoy looking at other women?
If someone's attractive, I try not to look too long.
How long are you allowed to look?
2 seconds.
That's 2 seconds too long, partner.
2 seconds?
So we got these cupcakes in the mail.
And I'm excited to eat them.
Is that the energy you're gonna do for this TikTok?
I'm very excited to eat these cupcakes.
Let's try this again. We got these cupcakes in the mail.
I'm so excited to eat them, you guys.
Please stop. So I'm gonna give you a cupcake,
Okay.
and you have to guess the flavor of it.
Okay. What? Oh my gosh, look at that. Are these all different flavors each? That's cotton candy, baby.
You nailed it! No. Oh, is that s'mores?
Booyah! You got it.
Yeah,
You
that
nailed
was
that. You just licked my face. Oh my gosh, there's so many flavors in there. That was super, super good,
That was
though.
so good.
That was electric tie-dye.
Yeah.
Okay, last one.
Okay.
You ready, Abby?
I'm ready.
In 3, 2...
No!
Okay, Abby. You're at the club, a guy comes up to you and asks you to dance with him. What do you say?
I think if your partner knows that you're at the club, that you're in the clear if a gentleman asks you to dance. Just a little two-step?
So what happens when not only do you dance with the guy at the club, not only do you give the guy your number, but not only that, does he text you to stay the night at your place? What do you do at that point, Abby?
You're telling your boyfriend. I really thought that he just wanted to dance. I didn't think he wanted to take it further than that.
What do you mean?
I thought he just wanted a friendly dance.
Hey, Abby. So you're at a club, and we're dating, okay? I'm your boyfriend.
I already know where this is going.
And a guy comes up to you, and the guy comes up to you, asking to dance with you.
No,
What do you do?
No.
What do you say?
No. I'm not prepared.
If you were married to somebody else that wasn't me, would you cheat on that person with me?
Absolutely not.
What the heck? Why would you not cheat on them with
Because
me?
I'll be married to them.
What am I, chopped liver? Like you don't even like me
At
anymore?
that point, yes, you're chopped liver.
But I'm your husband, Abby.
But I thought in this circumstance you were my husband. I was married to somebody else. Therefore, you would be trying to hit on a married woman, and I would have my husband beat you up.
What?
Drop kick you.
If some guy asks for your number, how do you respond to that?
I need some more context to the situation.
So if a guy comes up to you and says, "Hey, gorgeous, like, what's your number?"
I would say,
So-
hey, thanks, buddy. I am flattered. I really am. But I can no longer speak to you because I am married.
So how did you respond when that one guy at the grocery store asked for your number?
I thought he wanted to be friends. If some girl asks for your number, what do you say?
I'm married. What?
That's all you say?
What do you say if some girl asks for your number?
I would 100% give a girl my number.
Abby, if you were married, it's okay to let people know that you're married. It's okay. It's a flex too. It's like, check it out! Look at it! Right?
What if she's not even flirting? What if she's just like, hey?
I would say that I'm very flattered, compliment them on the fact that they had the guts to ask me, but I am married, and I will not be giving that out. But I will give out my Snapchat. That was a joke.
What?
That was a joke. That was a joke. I'm joking.
I'm not saying there's a good time to find out you have a yeast infection. It's definitely not when you're walking around Disneyland all day.
Apparently, it's a lot more common during pregnancy. But before I get a lot of medical advice, I contacted my doctor and she simply recommended some over-the-counter medication. I had spent the entire previous day at Disney, made the 5-hour journey back home. I'm exhausted and so hungry. Plus, I'm in need of some medication. My first stop was
Taco Bell. Take it to the Target parking lot and I'm scarfing down a Power Burrito bowl. Naturally, it ends up all over my shirt, but I still make my way into Target and head straight to the medicated cream aisle. I'm standing there, pregnant, bags under my eyes, when I hear two men whistling and catcalling at me. They literally came back a second time in case I didn't hear them the first. Here's my PSA for all men out there. If you see a pregnant lady with Taco Bell all over her shirt and bags under her eyes, holding some Monostat 3, as tempting as it may be, just don't approach her. I really thought I'd never share this story, but I think enough time has passed and this story is too good not to tell it. Rewind to my then boyfriend, now husband's senior year of high school. And I feel like the luckiest girl in the world because my parents tell me that I can invite him on our family spring break trip. Now, we were going to Florida, and like any good old Midwestern family, we were planning a road trip. Now, it was an 18-hour drive from where we lived, so we knew we were gonna have to stop overnight. Everything went smoothly on the way there, but on the way back, we were kind of having a hard time finding a hotel to stop off at for the night. So when we finally found one that said they had a room that slept 5, we took it. We get the key and walk in the room to find 2 double beds and a literal armchair. It didn't even recline. So we had a bed for my dad and my brother, me and my mom, and we had them wheel in a cot for Matt to sleep on because that chair wasn't gonna work. We were all exhausted and get right in bed. But Matt is a 6'2" man on this teeny tiny cot, and this thing is squeaking and creaking so bad because he just can't get comfortable. Now, my mom is a super light sleeper, and it's been a long day. So she leans over to me after about an hour of this keeping her up, and she says, "Scoot over and let him in." What? So it's my mom, me, and my high school boyfriend. For a couple that didn't plan on sharing a bed together till marriage, this was pretty exhilarating, but equally disturbing at the same time. Let's just say I'm glad that it worked out and that we are now married and can look back at that night and laugh.
We're number 6 on trending. Wait, are you serious? Baby Howard in 3, 2, 1. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Have you ever told a little white lie that came back to bite you in the booty? Because I have. Gosh, this story never gets old. So rewind back to when me and my husband, sweetheart of a man, first started dating. Neither of us had been in a relationship before, so we needed all the good advice we could get. And I feel like I remember my grandma saying something about how it's good to take interest in the other person's interests. And Matt didn't really care about sports, but he was into superhero movies. So when Matt called me up one day and said, "Hey, we should go to Guardians of the Galaxy together," I was like, yes, I was born for this. I can't wait for this movie. Now, in reality, I actually hate superhero movies. Don't come for me if you're a big Marvel fan or something. I'm not even sure who makes Guardians of the Galaxy. I see why other people like them. It's just not for me. So we go to this movie and I'm like acting stoked on it. Like my favorite movie ever. I walk out of that movie theater thinking, you know, we did it. I didn't like it, but I can do anything one time. Oh no. A year later, Matt is so excited to tell me that they are making a sequel of my favorite movie ever. I'm wondering what movie that could be. Guardians of the Galaxy. He was talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. So what do? I keep up the act. Another amazing cinematic experience for the both of us. Until he tells me that they're making an Avengers movie. And guess who's in it? Guardians of the Galaxy. And heaven knows how many of those movies they've made. So I eventually just had to come clean. I mean, I just literally couldn't do it anymore. So now I've come to the conclusion that the best relationship advice, honesty, is the best policy.
So I am 18 weeks pregnant right now, and my body is already going through some pretty crazy changes. The other week we were at our friend's house, and I accidentally left my reusable insulated coffee cup at their house. Now I had drank all the coffee in the cup, but there was still some like residual milk and cream. Because I'm not freaking crazy, I don't drink my coffee black. But in signature Abby fashion, I left my cup at their house. Now, flash forward a week later, I'm back at their house and I remember to pick up my coffee cup. My friend does warn me that she hasn't touched the cup since I've last been there, so whatever's in there is still in there. And I take a big old whiff of the cup. When I tell you the stench of spoiled milk was so strong, it was horrible. Now, I haven't gagged since the first trimester. I thought I was over that whole section of this pregnancy. Oh no. We weren't done yet. I gagged right there in front of everyone, but I didn't just gag. I also peed my pants at the exact same time. It wasn't like everything in my bladder, but it was a notable amount of pee in my pants. It's not like I was shocked at the fact that a pregnant woman pees her pants. Like, I know this is a thing that happens, but it was just the shock of it happening so early. I'm not even halfway through this pregnancy and this is already happening.